So the 20 kW Briggs Stratton home house generator is capable of producing 83.3 amps of usable power in your home. And what that means is your typical home is only pulling 30 amps at any given time, so this generating system will run your whole home at about 50% capacity. And we couple that generator with an automatic transfer switch and a couple of these control modules. These modules are what really sets this system apart. What this allows us to do is have your home within 60 seconds of the loss of utility power up and running on generator power. The transfer switch will switch from utility to generator after a system checks goes through and checks 8 different fault codes. And then once that clears, then the transfer switch kicks over and now you're going to be running on generator power. If you have a lot of load going on in the house, then you could possibly run the load up high enough that you could overrun the 83.3 amps of available power you have, because a typical home has a 200 amp system. That's where the modules come in. What these modules allow us to do is 3 things. They monitor, they prioritize, and allow us to control high load thermostat and timer control devices. So if the load is real high, because we can monitor, we'll know that that load is very high. And then because we can prioritize, then what we'll typically do is put a module on something like a high volume thermostat or timer control device, air conditioning, thermostat, timer control device, water heater. Priority 1 is going to be our AC, priority 2 is going to be our water heater. So when the load goes up real high, we shut off the water heater. If the load continues to climb, we shut off the air conditioner. But as that load drops, like you turn off the washer, the dryer, the things in the home that you're actually controlling, then the air conditioner comes back online, and then after that, the water heater comes back online. And all this functions and happens without any interaction between you and your system. It does it all by itself. And that's what gives this system the ability to run your home like you're on utility power. And because we can use the modules to lock out these high load thermostat and timer control devices, we can run a larger home with a smaller generator. And we can add an infinite number of modules to a system. But we can only control 8 to 9 of the high load thermostat or timer control devices. But after that, we can lock out an infinite number of devices by just adding a module to that system and turning it to lockout mode. Come on down, talk to us about your unique individual situation. We can go ahead and get you set up for a in-home check of what your requirements will be. We come out and we place the generator in accordance with the manufacturer's specifications, and then we can work with you using electricians and gas companies that we have a long relationship with to get the rest of your install done. Be glad to come down, talk to you about anything you've seen here, and make sure that coming this hurricane season that you're prepared for what this season has in store for us here in Southwest Florida.